Agriculture is an important part of our economy, but over the course of a couple of years, it's been suffering. And myself, a couple of doyens in that industry are asking questions. Why are the figures and numbers dropping? Why are some Nigerians still hungry despite the fact that we have fertile land? Well, so many things have also happened over the course of the years, like banditry, grazing, and some laws have come into place. Some didn't stay, but we need the government to intervene in some of these things. So today, we're going to be talking about agriculture, banditry, and its effect. With me in the house today, we have someone who is respected so much in that field. We have Mr. Olusegun Phillips. Join me and give him a round of applause, Mr. Olusegun Phillips.
If you look at the first quarter report of this year, as in 2021 first quarter report, the top 7 sectors that contributed greatly to the economy, agriculture is on the top. Crude oil and natural gas is about number 5 on the list. So call it whatever you want to call it, agri is still driving the economy so greatly like it has been doing before.
Well,
I never wanted to study agri.
wow, what did you want to study?
Of course, you know,
Doctor,
all those aspirations of a young guy. I want to become this, I want to become that. But unfortunately then, but fortunately now, I would say after studying that course, I developed passion in it. So if you say what made me go, I would prefer you say what is the driving force behind it. So I would say passion in the sense. Seeing, because if you look at the power agriculture has, anybody in that sector is in a big thing, so to speak, in the sense. So the passion after learning and after knowing what is in for me, I developed passion. So I would say passion is the driving force for me.
You mentioned something that when someone is in agriculture is in a big thing. Can you just...
Because agriculture is a big thing.
Okay.
Simply put, agriculture is a big thing.
Do you mean as regards how much comes in, or you know, or the investments you're supposed to make?
when we are talking about money, if you want quick money, agric is not for you. But if you want sustainable inflow, then you are welcome on board.
One of our guests who promised to call us, I hope that they're online right now so we can continue. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. This is Courage Abdul Malik.
We're discussing agriculture and how banditry is affecting it in our country. Seeing the fact that oil and gas is, you know, it's more like we have a mono economy where oil and gas leads or is in the fours, and we are trying to bring agriculture to limelight and make people also join and grow crops and feed the country and as well as help the economy. But now we are having bandits and open grazing and things like that affecting agriculture in our country. What do we do at this time to encourage farmers?
Okay. The activities of banditry in Nigeria, and of course, it's it's a phenomenon right now that we're seeing all across Africa, from East Africa to Central Africa, as well as West Africa. Libya is experiencing the same thing, and some southern countries in Southern Africa are also experiencing the activities of banditry. The impact of this very banditry is enormous because it's going to actually affect food security and improve nutrition, because where farmers can go to farms and where farmers can get to employ their resources and engage the land to produce what humans should eat and as well as what animals will eat, there's going to be a huge impact, not just to the humans alone, but also to the economy. And there's no way we can talk about economic development when one of the critical sectors of African economy is being affected, which is agriculture.
With the negative effects that banditry has on agriculture, we are gradually getting to that point whereby you have money, but there will be limited access to food. If the bandits themselves were requesting for supply, food supply, that means if we starve them, are we not some steps in?
Away from stopping the crime. Here we have Mr. Seyi Babaiko, the MD, am I correct? Babaiko Farms, General Manager.
Yeah, Babaiko Farms.
Yes, General Manager, Babaiko Farms. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Kaba
for having me.
in Kogi State. Now, I'd love to know, since Kogi State is very close to Benue, and we've seen so many attacks on Benue, do we have an overflow such that you are affected by the bandits down there in Kogi State? How have you been affected?
Definitely, in so many ways, because an injury to one is an injury to all, considering the closeness of the border between Kogi and Benue. And we have been brothers and sisters from time immemorial. But like we always say, the issue now is not something you can handle with levity, and because as we speak now, the bandits have already taken over our territory, though the government in place must be commended for the internal security arrangement in place now that has made the casualty and the attack to be at barest minimum. But the truth of the matter is, it's a question of time. And looking at it holistically, the issue is even beyond the Benue issue now, because when the stuff was hot, the heat was on in the southwest, most of them had to run down to this our territory. So we are looking at it from two angles now: the overflow from the southwest part of Nigeria and that of the Benue.
Wow. That's what I would love to ask you. What kind of farming are you into? So we'll have an overview.
Yeah, because the modern farming now is all encompassing, in the sense that you have to have the required technology.
Good. I mean, so, can you hear me? Sorry to cut you. Can you hear me? What kind of farming are you into? So we'll have an overview of what you do.
Yeah, basically, the purpose from our founder is to make it palm oil production hub.
Okay.
But as we speak now, we have other outlets. As in, we have cassava, we have the fish, the animals husbandry is on its way, and then most other things.
Great.
But the key major focus is to make it a palm oil production hub.
Yes. Now, I mean, I'll come back to you. I hope you are still online, Mr. Seyi Babaiko. I would love to swing back to Mr. Philip. Now, I was reading something that had to do with the fact that we are producing palm oil, right? Nigeria is about the 5th in the world producing palm oil. But I also read something that said that we might start importing palm oil again. Why? Why do you think this is so? Are we not doing enough, or is this the banditry still an effect? What do you think?
It's possible. It's possible if solution is not being preferred to the issue at hand. It's possible. Like what Mr. Seyi was saying, they want to set up a hub, an oil palm plantation hub. You understand? If this banditry and its other related
cohorts,
you understand, activities, if they are not being taken care of, it's going to affect production.
We've discussed and I've had fun so much, learning a lot, agriculture and the effect of bandits. Thank you so much for joining us. Do follow us on all our social media platforms so you can be a part of this, just in case you missed a thing or two. Until the next time when I come your way, I look forward to a day when the power of love will supersede the love for power. I love you. Yes, you share the love, make the world a better place. Bye-bye.